All right, before we actually really start factoring a trinomial, we're going to have to look at these little, I like to call them little puzzles. I need to determine two numbers that when I add them, I get 7. And those same two numbers, when I multiply them, I get 12. So I always like to start with what I had to multiply. And we're going to go back to my factors. So I'm going to list all the numbers that I can multiply to get to 12. I'm going to start with my counting numbers. So 1 times what gives me 12? 12. 2 times what gives me 12? 6. 3 times what gives me 12? 4. And then I'm back at 4 times 3, which is a repeat offender. So these are the only pairs that I can add to get to 12. Of these pairs, which two numbers could I actually add to get 7? So I'm going to kind of go do some mental math. And I'm going to go 1 plus 12 is 13. 12 minus 1 is 11. Does that give me 7? No. 2 plus 6 is 8. 6 minus 2 is 4. Do either of those numbers 7? No. 3 plus 4 is 7. Ding, 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 ding. So 3 and 4 are my numbers. So these two numbers, 3 times 4 is 12. 3 plus 4 is 7. Let's go look at example 2, or the second one. Determine two numbers that if I add to get 1, okay, I want to take those same two numbers to multiply to get a negative 30. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to put negative 30. Right now, I'm not going to really worry about the sign. I'm going to worry about all the numbers that I can get to multiply 30. So I'm going to start with my counting. 1 times 30. 2 times 15. 3 times 10. 4 cannot go into 30. Then I have 5 times 6. And then I have 6 times 5, which is a repeat offender. Now I'm going to go look for numbers that if I add, I get a 1, but we can change the signs of the number. So I'm going to start 1 plus 30 is 31. 30 minus 1 is 29. That's not 1. 2 plus 15 is 17. 15 minus 2 is 13. Not 1. 3 plus 10 is 13. 10 minus 3 is 7. Not 1. 5 plus 6 is 11, but 6 minus 5 is 1. Ding, 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 ding. So here's my pair. So I'm going to bring 5 and 6 up here. But right now, if I just keep 5 and 6 and I multiply them, I get a positive 30. So I can't have that. So when I'm multiplying to get a negative number, one of my numbers has to be negative. Okay? If I'm trying to add to get a positive number, then that means my smaller number has to be the negative. So negative 5 times 6 gives me negative 30. Negative 5 plus 6 gives me a positive